Hey everybody, welcome to This Week in Sports. I'm Sean. Baseball news for you guys. They're handing out some awards this week. The first award that I want to talk about is the Best Pitcher Cy Young Award winner in the AL and the NL. For the NL, it was Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers. He pretty much just whooped on everybody this year. Kershaw had an ERA under 2. That's amazing. He did a really good job this year, and he was just impeccable. On the AL side of it was Max Scherzer, a starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers. He was the only pitcher in the major leagues to have 20 wins this year. He fell 3 times. He was top 2 in strikeouts in the league with 240, and he was a top 5 in the AL with ERA under 3. So these two pitchers really dominated this year, and they are the AL and the NL Cy Young Award winners. Also, the other award that just was announced today was the MVPs for the AL and the NL. In the NL, it was won by first-timer Andrew McCutchen of the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's a great center fielder for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's leading their resurgence, becoming relevant again. The team is becoming relevant again, and he's leading the way. In the AL, it's Miguel Cabrera for the second straight year. He has just been dominating the last few years as one of the purest hitters in the league. And, he's got all the tools. He gets power. He gets on base. He's a great hitter, great baseball player. So this is awesome news. Really exciting to see who else can get into the mix for Rookies of the Year. And maybe next year, hopefully some players can get back into the Cy Young races again. Felix Hernandez. In football news, there was news coming out this week regarding Sam Hurd. Sam Hurd is a former wide receiver in the NFL of the Chicago Bears and originally the Dallas Cowboys. He's drafted by the Cowboys. I've actually met the guy at training camp before. He seemed like an amazing guy. He's really cool, down to earth, really thankful and grateful, it seemed, for what he was doing and where he was at. Turned out that he wasn't. He was arrested and picked up for federal charges of selling drugs, trying to sell drugs, large amounts of cocaine, marijuana. All these other different federal laws were broken because he did it between overstate lines. He was just sentenced this week to 15 years in federal prison. It's a sad story. He was one of the better special teams players in the league at the time, and he had great hands on offense for a wide receiver, possession receiver. And it really sucks because he was in, I think, his second or third year of a $5 million contract. He was right there to becoming a solid player, becoming a veteran, having that retirement. But I guess he wanted more, and it's really sad to see him fall the way he's fallen. And he's pretty much going to have to start all over in 15 plus years. And this is sad news if you were a fan of Sam Hurd to begin with, and if you guys ever watched him as a player. Also in the NFL, it's some really good news. I spoke about it previously. Gary Kubiak, he had a mini stroke. He's actually returned to work this past Monday, and good news is he's going to return to the team to coach this Sunday. He has been on an augmented schedule of sorts, so it's not all the hours that he's been there before, but he said that he has to realize that he has to take some time to himself and recover and listen to people when they tell him that he needs to slow down, which is good advice for anybody pretty much out there. You work your hands to the bone, and you know what, your body's going to wear down, and it might be detrimental as a whole to your health. So work hard, but make sure to take a break and stop to smell the roses, like Ferris Bueller said. So this weekend, you got a big event. UFC 167 is happening. GSP's fighting Hendricks. The fight a lot of people have been waiting for. Well, I should say one of the fights a lot of people have been waiting for, because the other fights, I don't know if they're ever going to happen. GSP, Anderson Silva, and John Jones, those three kind of mixing it up. But this is a really good fight. One of the two of the top fighters in the weight class. Hendricks has been really stepping up to play every time I've seen him fight, just going out and dominating people. And GSP's been GSP like always. So this is going to be a great fight. I want to see if GSP can take the striking of Hendricks, or if Hendricks has the defense to stop GSP from taking him down, wearing him down, and winning the match. I can't wait to see this fight on Saturday. I'm really excited for it, and you guys should be too. It's going to be a great one. It is a little bit of World Cup news. I spoke about it previously with the U.S. Winning, giving Mexico a chance to get back into the World Cup. Well, they just played their game against New Zealand, and they won 5-1. So essentially, Mexico is back in the World Cup in Brazil next year. They do have one extra game against New Zealand on Saturday, but that game is pretty much it's meaningless as of right now. So Mexico's back in. Congratulations, and can't wait till the World Cup gets here, because I know it's going to be a crazy time, in the world pretty much, because everybody's going to be watching this. So that's it for This Week in Sports, guys. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Remember to leave your comments, questions in the comments section, and let's have a great conversation. We'll see you next time.